as usual,
Are you counting that, sir?
here. And John had a heck of it. Sideways Sadhu, Tinder, and Shahrukh Khan has decided to join us today.
Hey!
This is our big superstar.
Wait. Let me ask the producer. This camera's in color? All right, good. We go see him then. Look at me.
Can you take it?
No, I ain't gonna take that, Sadro.
Then,
I just want to tell you, the next time you wash your face, don't ring it, eh?
that has come with age, boy.
Yeah, boy, yeah. Anyhow, Marina, it's nice to be here tonight with you and Sadro and my good pal from long, many years now, Inder and High. I would have much preferred to sit down in the middle, at two of them, because I would feel like Jesus between two teeth now.
You want me?
I just want to warn parents that because of Exhibit A and Exhibit B, we would like to warn parents that you may want to...
This content is for 18 years and over. Yeah,
So we're
specifically.
just warning because sometimes things will come out of these guys.
Right,
So
so,
what's happening this week?
well, Boston, you tell me now, where we going?
You tell me what did you notice happening this week?
Well, I don't know what it is that I usual shit in the news that does usually piss me off. This morning, I went to work down in 90.5 and I was reading the newspapers and I see the minister Marvin Gonzalez talking about water. If you know how to it has nothing that's pissed me off like the subject of water. Eh? The most important basic commodity of man is water. And after 1962, 62 years, these fuckers can produce water to give people in this country. No, that has, you know what it is to live like, you know what it is like to live with water, without water for a week and 2 weeks and 3 weeks and things like that. You know, people have toilets and they can't flush the... But the problems remain the same and they keep talking and saying the same thing. 62 years now.
Some parts
That is sickening. They borrow $30 million from IADB just the other day to sort this problem out. We live in two seasons, wet and dry. When rainfall, you had to swim all over the country, the whole country. And by the time January, February come, you're looking at water in the pipe and thing.
Well, you know what's this sad thing, eh? We live in a small island surrounded by water.
Next story, yes.
Right? And why they don't build like 2 or 3 desalination plants in different areas so we could have water right through the year?
Ken, I don't know. I think after so long, this problem should be solved. I mean, what more you could want besides? You could live without food for 50 days and not water. You understand? And it's a real problem and people crying out now. Sometimes when we work on the radio station, we go down the station, you would know that from experience. People always say, hey, in that boy, we have no water 2 weeks now, boy. We living in so and so and so.
All over Facebook, people come.
Well, let me tell you this, I live up Tacarigua, okay? And up there we have 2 days of water. We just get water on a Tuesday and on a Saturday.
That in itself is bullshit in 2024.
But let me tell you what's more bullshit. I talked to a guy from Siparia and his man tell me them just get water every 21 days. 21 days, the man tell me them just get water every 21 days.
Once that I talk.
So
You know,
what you guys do
no wait, let me just say this. I want to say this. The problems that we have in Trinidad and Tobago is the same problems that we have in 1960. And they don't get fixed. And the only time that probably we have ever seen any development of any sort is under Basdeo Pandey. You don't remember? You don't remember?
So I'll just say that, right? What do you think about his daughter coming in for the next election?
To be honest, I find Nikki Light a little bit too green to be the leader of a political party. I don't think she has participated in any struggles of any sort. And I don't know what kind of leader she will make. You understand?
What do you think about her?
Well, you know, she's a young and dynamic person, very intelligent young lady. But she said she had approached Kamala a few times and she was blank, you know. But I don't think it is too late. We need to band together. Everybody need to come together. Even Rushton Parry and, you know, he formed his slate and all kind of things. This is that time. I mean, look at it in the elections gone by when I thought we would have win, UNC would have win all kind of thing, and they still lost, right? But what going on in the country right now, I think everybody just fed up. It has some people said, I have a dollar to buy a bread, boy, to tell you how bad this country is, right? People suffering out here. As we now talk, people get no water, electricity going up. I used to pay, I wouldn't lie, I used to pay like 4 something, 5 something. Now 1100 and something. And me a burning more current, same current I burning all the time. You understand? Everything. Don't talk about food prices in this country, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
that gone through the sky.
a poor man dinner, he could buy a double, right, for $5 or $6. Other than that, a man could buy a bread and a tin of sardine. You know, a tin of sardine is now $13 for a tin. I mean, watch me.
Homemade food now, eh?
No, but as a poor man, you know.
No, it's homemade food. It's an excellent food. That is omega-3. From
Yeah.
sardine. Sardine is
Long time when you small as saltfish and it was dog cheap and thing. Now you can't pay for a pound of saltfish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
wouldn't lie, right? I mean, we just always compare we money with with the US dollar, right? But I went there quite a few times, and if you go in a grocery with 100 US,
Yes, 2014.
you're getting things to full up in your basket. Now you go in a grocery here with 100 TT
to buy
salad.
a couple of things and you can't get it.
You can't get
Yeah.
it. Understand?
So anyhow, this is Trinidad and Tobago and we seem to like it this way. Our political choices are the same. It seems that we don't want to go nowhere. I've always maintained that people are more interested in our party than the country. I don't know when Trinidadians will learn to put country first and party afterwards. You know? And until we don't sort that problem out. Yeah, I understand what I said, but people must put the interest of their country uppermost in their mind so that if the PNM is passing a piece of legislation that is in the best interest of the country, well, we must support the legislation. If the UNC is passing a piece of legislation to support the country, we must support it. Whatever is good and whatever is not good, we must object to it. But then again, people don't object to nothing in this
What is
country.
the criteria
What?
for what is good and what is bad? Because between among the four of us here, if we were to throw something, I am sure three of us might say yes and you might say no. So
Consensus.
it's difficult to get
Consensus.
it's difficult, but sometimes you're opposed for opposing sake. You're not necessarily for the benefit of the country.
Anyhow,
Let me tell you why I feel it. People in this country, some of them too yellow belly. You understand? Look at in Korea when they want to pass all kind of immigration laws and things. Them people protesting for 6 months on the street, and we are talking about 2 or 3 people is thousands and thousands of people. In this country, they want to implement property tax. Nobody is marching here.
nobody has said nothing.
Everybody you go see in the papers
There's
and
our
thing,
turn.
and then 1 or 2 talk on the TV and things.
Yeah.
But to say rally people and
Object.
protest and object, we
It,
don't see
yeah.
that in this country.
No, so, I mean, to an extent, I understand what Aruna is saying. The vehicle to do things must be through the political party to get things done. That's the vehicle. But we must adopt a different attitude of what is in the best interest of the country. How you going to raise electricity to them kind of rates now, where people can't pay it? And then you can't get water, and them want to raise rates too, eh? Wasa, don't think that they want to raise too, eh?
But everything will go up, but this one, yeah.
And when you reach a certain age.
When do you know that the standard of the cost of living goes down?
But they have a tendency to always compare we to the US and want to bring the same thing like what the US have. But the US cater for their people too as well.
What I like in the US is that things are affordable for people there.
No, see,
With the salary is commensurate with the standard of living. So that if you're earning a certain amount of money, maybe you could pay a mortgage and own a car and go and do your work and come back home and thing. Here, you could pay a mortgage now. Just see, you could pay a mortgage now to buy a property. Or look at the kind of prices. A car now is about $3,000 a month.
Yeah.
You know?
And if you have one like mine, well, I have a BMW, but it means better me walk.
Yeah.
You understand?
Well, I have a jitney.
All right, so Sadris, we on the program. I come to give them little joke and thing.
Yeah.
Before I
But wait
start
now,
the joke
Ken, before
and
you go, just a few days ago was Indian arrival day.
Right. Well, I do my part. I went in a couple, curry duck and thing, little singing here, little singing there. And I celebrate. You understand? Because we have arrived. And we are the beneficiaries of the hard work my Aja and Aji and them do, and also the African people, to help to build
no,
Trinidad
are we
and
talking about
Tobago.
Indian rivalry? For me, the development of Indians over the years gone by,
Yeah.
since we arrived, have we progressed? That's the question I asked in earlier.
No, well, we preserve, you know.
So
I
I
mean,
know
we progress and we
yeah.
preserve. I mean, look at our Indian people today. We are rich in culture, right?
You're fine?
Sadhu, what are you talking about? Look at how much singing it have. Look at how much dance groups we have, casa groups we have.
But
Look about here is the leader of the Kishore band. I'm like in there for many years.
yeah, but all we do is mimic what comes from India. That is good. I'm not saying India can be a source of inspiration and enlightenment and provided. It has provided us with the base of how we live, right? But can we continue to do that? To mimic, and I'm talking musically now, songs. I mean, really and truly, and I keep making this point, how many composers we have in this country? About 5, and you in that 5.
Okay, but so I do not. So I hear you say that.
Yes, I repeated it.
But let me tell you.
So what I'm saying
All the
is,
radio station, right?
When-
I have one station only working for.
yeah,
But them Indian music is all they play. They don't really play local music. 90.5 mostly play Indian music.
Well, hold
and
on.
nothing else, right?
every station, hold on.
Hold on. I'll give you an example.
Hold on, every station,
Bollywood music. Right?
every station must have its format or have a format
I know that.
that you
I know. But let me
you
make
have
my
to
point.
follow.
Okay, let me make my point. What I'm saying is, right? You're playing that kind of thing. If I come now and I release, which I did before, I went in there, I recorded 20 songs, right? And every artist.
Were they original songs?
All original, right? There are quite a few people out here that has done it, right? And they may not get the airplay because they favor the Bollywood music. No, but, right. So that's what we battling with. That's what we battling with because to the average person.
So in there, that is another problem by itself.
But what I'm saying is, yeah, well, yes, they're playing the local music. But what I'm saying
No, but
is,
if you make something that is suitable,
the people out there, the majority of songs that they're hearing is more the Bollywood song, the chutney song. That is mostly what they're playing. So that is why on a weekend come when they want to go online, and when they're going on a concert, they want to hear what the songs that they're growing up with, what they know about, until there is a market here in Trinidad that promotes more original songs of that nature. Because they're coming from a movie.
The point that I am making is that the question is how far have we developed? If you have a set of artists, we just mimicking what is being done by India because our dance is the same thing to it. We're not going to go nowhere musically. You understand? That my point is that people come look my boy. Here what is big chutney soca? What the ass did call it? $1 million prize. And them fellas who winning that thing is men who plagiarize music from India and winning the damn thing. And the men who compose these songs like you come in last. Come in last.
Well, listen,
You come in last.
I would have to say this. I mean, the music evolves, right? And a lot
Definitely
of people,
musicians evolve
a
in this
lot of
country.
people, they like the Bollywood music. These people put on a beat and they add a little thing, Wait, hold on. But, I mean, for competition, where you have the judging criteria is originality and that kind of thing. I think for competition,
Should be different.
it should be original. But I have no problem with the Bollywood song because we love it and you're correct.
Of course we do.
You did Prem Kahani, right? And that song was a big song that
It's the same in Guyana, it's the same in Fiji, it's the same in a lot of countries where there's predominantly a lot of Indian people that come from.
I am not against.
The indentureship, from the indentureship period, that way.
No, they're missing the point that I am making. I am not against the Bollywood songs and the films and everything. Right? And it is great because we can learn from everything that come out of India. But what I am saying is that, right, let me demonstrate. You have a Ministry of Culture where money is being spent, taxpayers' dollars, to develop millions of dollars are going to spend it to develop an industry or an art form that mimics another art form. In other words, the Ministry of Agriculture should spend money behind local efforts to boost that, so that eventually and someday we could have something that we own, and we still have a Bollywood song which we love,
Right, of course.
You understand?
Yeah.
We still playing in the radio station. We still have fellas like Inna and
I
them
agree
singing,
with you.
Inna and them singing it and things like that,
If you have a competition for $2 million, right?
Which the government giving?
You take a tablet for it, no? So when you start to go up the alley there,
Yeah.
right.
No, but listen,
Pressure tablet.
I'm not attacking nobody in particular, but I was in the Chutney Soca Monarch for many years, right? Last year, I come second.
You're lucky.
And you know what won? The first prize is $400,000 and the second prize is $75,000.
And you carry boys in nothing?
And I mean,
Ain't that
people
a
just digest that and sit down
Yeah.
quiet.
Probably
and,
75 you win there.
And you get it 75?
Yeah.
How much are you?
Huh?
You pass you don't boast about it, but you're my partner for real.
They were telling you, yeah.
When you get that 75 million from that,
No, I'm going to be honest with you, Sadro. I feel hurt and I feel cheated many times because I did my own original song.
That is
Original music, original melody, everything. And people who doing Bollywood songs beaten me. And that is what I don't like. But in a competition,
And that's the
everybody
point
should
I'm
be
making. That's the
original.
point I'm making.
And you're quite correct.
So, in other fields, I think we have progressed. Agriculture, we done well. Business, we done well. Legal profession, we done over well. Medical profession, we've done well. The top fields and
But I just
professions
want
are
to
here.
say something.
I think musically we have
I'm not
advanced.
trying to sugarcoat you here, but you know when we foreparents came here, they living in the barracks and thing, they working hard, they cutting cane and thing. But they were able to preserve the culture.
Yes.
They had the Quran and the Gita and things that they brought in the Jaji model. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of the things we planted, all the seeds and things, a lot of the vegetables.
You plant your
and
seed
things
anyway?
come, eh?
You plant your seed anyway?
No, but I only have one hole. I plant my seed and I go there. So hear what? I telling you, my foreparents worked very hard and we have to carry on the culture now. And I want to big up you and your family because I remember back in the days, right, when I read the history, right? Your uncle Kamaluddin Muhammad started Indian Talent on Parade in 1947. And then shortly after he was called to join the PNM.
No, he was there already. He was there already.
His brother, which was your father, Moeen Muhammad.
No, Sham take over after.
Sham.
Yeah, for just a couple of years because he went in England to study.
And then Moeen.
And then Moeen, yeah.
Right. And remember, you hear 55 Queen Street in Port of Spain, everybody going down there to get a record.
Yeah.
In them days, Sundar Popo and Yusuf Khan and them fellas. When it's Christmas time, people like their music and take a little drink and jump up and thing. When you hear, everybody headed along the 55 Queen Street in Port of Spain, right? And your father used to control you?
Yeah.
And you was a young man working in the studio
The best.
called Sarana.
Hey, the best I know is Lakan Carrier,
Sarana, you remember
You
that?
remember Lakan Carrier?
Of course. Sona come we go down, nobody would know. Sona come if your mother like a Wabin and your father like a Sardine, what it? Now watch me. You remember when you used to host me? I went to Dina Sangeet to record by you.
Right.
The guitar man in one room, the drummer in the next section, the organ man in the next section. No, things evolve.
I don't know.
Now
In
in
there,
there,
I
you
give
have
you
to
more
go in
idea.
a studio. And in there to put down a whole song by yourself.
Things evolve in a big way. You have plenty recording studios now. People doing that in a room in their house.
Yeah, most of the bands have their own little thing, eh?
Yeah, and you have numerous other bands, you have musicians going all over the world with international artists as well.
We have some good
singers.
We have some good musicians, I'll tell you that,
So we
eh?
come a long way.
Yeah.
And now our music here has gone across. Being in India and
Hey, let me give all of this one now.
I think on ZTV last week, they played Rasika Dindyal's song first skit. And this is ZTV. And I believe somewhere along the line, somebody played a local song internationally. For song. So it's happening.
The other day, a couple of years ago, Michael Salikram from Shiv Shakti Dance Group had done, he choreographed a tune, a Kanchan tune, which is a local thing now.
Right.
If you see how lovely that was, but
This song is very popular. Um, Producer, what was the name of the artist again? I was asking you the name of the person who sang the song. Reuti.
Reuti, yeah.
Padikaro, Padikaro.
Everybody dancing that song on TikTok.
But that song have a certain dance.
But that's old tune. That's old tune.
And she recorded that maybe about 2-3 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Not a new
Yeah,
song?
but that's an old song, old song.
But that song,
No, that song was done by a guy from Suriname. His sister, I think it is.
yeah, but she would have popularized.
Ramdev Chaitu.
Chai too, yeah.
Yeah, Chaitu's sister did
No,
that
but this
song.
lady, this local lady Reuti popularized
Well,
the song.
she added some nice
And it's
music.
because
Yeah.
of
And it's
her.
a big hit. And it's a
And
big
you
hit.
see everybody dancing it and like.
But right now she's reigning. She's the queen. The chutney queen in Monarch.
Reuti?
Yeah.
She's here.
Reuti?
And I'm very happy for she. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Let me
But here now, here now.
Yeah,
Let
sure.
me hear a lot of people here.
Yeah, we have well, Vidya Ramdas, you know.
Yeah, from good 19.
We have Vidya, we have people from Ryan, Sebastian. We
And you
have
have the
Betty
names correct
Singh,
today?
people from New Jersey, people
Betty
from Miami, Nadira. Yeah, you'll see from here.
They're your fans.
No, this is on your page.
Oh, okay. It's on my page.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have Sharon, we have Nadira, we have Wahida, Princess Kumari, we have the drummer boy, Amir, right? He always
Hey,
works.
Drumsy, can we partner, boy?
We have Vanessa Ganga Prasad, we have Betty Singh, we have Joanne Singh as well, Susan Puran, Shah Hussein, and a few more.
Saj,
Say hello to everybody.
shut your ass now, we ain't them out here.
As we have all of them, let me give them a joke.
Yeah.
Sado, hear this one.
Eh?
A Chinese and a Trinidadian square up to 5. The Chinese hit the Trinidadian one karate chop and he said that is a chop from China. Then he hit him a jab, so he said that is a jab from Japan. Let's see her boot up on the Chinese man on the ground. Hear the Indian. That is a piece of 2x4 from Bhagwan Singh.
I want to pay attention.
Hey, you come here to advertise Bhagwan Singh?
Eh?
Eh, but here now. Before we move out of this thing, I was watching a presentation of GoPio.
Oh?
GoPio, Global Organization for People of Indian Origin. There are function. So, you know, with the function was
Last
in.
week I think in Rodney Road. in
Yeah,
Temple.
no, Fiza said it for me, man. Anyhow, I watched the function. So the function started the national anthem of Trinidad and Tobago, right? So everybody stand up. But from the love of land. They going down the road, man, thing. So when they're done now, they play the national anthem of India.
India.
And I see this asshole president do so.
The president of where the
GoPio,
GoPio.
what is this? Where your allegiances?
To
Where you is?
To India, not to Trinidad.
Well, you
That's what the man do, they don't have respect.
so you stand up for the anthem for Trinidad and Tobago. Why you're supposed to put your blasted hand by? Do you know the hand by the heart is a symbol of it's like a shake hand now. In other cultures of the world, the Turks.
It is?
Yes, the Turks.
Yeah, if you see the camera.
When you meet the Turks, they do so.
The people watching you, so.
Oh. When you meet the Turkish people, they do so.
Right.
This fuck. Look, boy. Your allegiance had to be to Trinidad and
Didn't I speak to you
Tobago.
before this program?
Yeah, you speak to me before every program.
Hey, Uncle Glenn watching you right now.
Hey, Papa Jack
I don't know who that is.
Uncle Glenn is
Uncle Glenn.
his mother, brother
in Florida.
in Florida.
Hello, Uncle Glenn. How are you going? I hope you enjoy the program.
And Auntie Mary. And we have, I looked on Facebook and I saw on the inside that we have some in New York, some in Canada. We want to hail out the people of Cuba and Chaguanas.
Yeah, Cuba top list. Cuba, congratulations.
Cuba is on top of the list. We have quite a listenership in
And we
Port
found
of Spain
San Juan, that bad, eh?
and San Juan. No, San Juan is actually very good.
They number 3.
So where you want it to be?
Number one, we from Sawa.
Kuva and Chagonas are
Yeah.
the two biggest. So
And
I
the
want to say hi
audiences,
to
yeah.
Akib and Malaika because they were locked on, and Azim.
Azim Mondal, yeah.
Azim said, leave your liar curse.
But you see, I don't know when we talking, I don't really do it for spite, but I mean, I get upset like that thing,
Emotional.
that man put his hand by his heart here for the Indian anthem and he was a blasted Trinidadian. We born in Trinidad.
Your heritage and your forefathers.
Everything
and
can come,
ancestors
balls could come from there too.
It
But
come from
I am
there.
a Trinidadian.
It come from there.
And you recognize I am a Trinidadian first before anything else.
So, what you want the man to do then?
So,
If he hear-
Stand up there, sir.
What you want him to do? Tell me.
Put on a dhoti and scratch.
So, Sadro, you won't pay
He doesn't
obeisance to
understand.
your mother? And your mother's mother?
I am paying respect by standing. Why do I have to put my hand here? Wait. You see, I don't know, maybe all of the significance of that in other cultures. You know?
Yeah, but a lot of countries, when they do that, they're close to my heart.
Close, very close to my heart.
This is where I belong. I
I understand what you're saying. I just playing devil's advocate. I know that your allegiance is more to
Correct.
another
Give me a
country.
good nasty joke in avoid. This is a shit talk and anything.
A little girl gone to school and she come back home and she tell she mother, mommy, in school I did doing gymnastics. I make front flip, back flip, side flip. She mother say, you're stupid. Them little boy and them only wanted to see your underwear. He say, mommy, I know that. I want to take it out. And you tell me I could give a rude one?
Yeah?
There's nothing wrong with that.
You
No, I like that.
With that, with. She in the dark and she almost like a me, so I don't know.
She what?
So, hey, that is over 18.
I feel like going to the cinema and he's sitting behind a girl and every 5 minutes she only blowing in chairs. And the girl got me stupid. He said, oh God, baby, the girl so nice, I'm cinema fan.
We are Sangri Grand in the house.
Big up, what name?
That is Sandra Sipasade family.
Hey,
Your
yeah,
name
boy,
is super sad or super sad?
super sad. I can tell you how.
Uh-huh.
No, he is not premium.
No, I'm telling you. Well, listen to this guy. My grandfather name was Rampasad. And when my father married my mother and they gone down to sign in the water office, them days, the lady, now they used to call the father, he was strong, the grandfather. So they used to call him Superman, so they used to call him Super.
Let the description are strong.
And you know them talking on the lady mark Super Sad and the father say leave it. I tell you the truth, and that's how we end up Super Sad.
Kenneth, super sad.
Cannot sue, S-U.
Yeah, that's the guy in his interpretation of super sad.
And I see now how he end up in Kanhai and he father named Krishna Maharaj. I know Uncle Krishna singing years now.
Is there
Krishna Maharaj. And they explain how you end up
I
Kanhai.
in our family is very immediate one, like my brother and my sister and so on, right? But everybody is Marad, right? Because Kanhai used to be my grandfather's middle name, right? And somehow, when they was registering daddy, when he born, you know, people just do whatever they want at that point in time.
all kinds
And they
of
just leave out the, they just leave out the
Just put him in-
Why Marad Kanhai?
yeah.
Right? So automatically all we just get that, but all his brothers and sisters, the entire family is Marad. So we just, you know, let's leave it so.
But in there, you know, talking about Kanhai, I feel they put you Kanhai
You come with
because
some shopping.
Ruhan Kanhai was a big cricketer in them days when you born. So they put Kanhai, they want to, you know. Why name me Kenneth? I'm not supposed to name Kenneth, I named Kennedy in my village. I born when John F. Kennedy was reigning at that time. But Sadro talking about the cricket now, you know the World Cup start and
Yeah, yesterday.
who is your team, who you like?
Well, I have to support my West Indies. I like my West Indies, but there's this shit when they're ready because Papua New Guinea nearly beat their ass today.
Aruna, and I see plenty ladies now in the Oval when they have cricket. You is a cricket fan, you know what is going on? No?
Hey, they must go little lime and occupy seat.
So what is your sport, your main sport?
Talking shit.
Shopping.
My husband not complaining. Why you complaining?
I not complaining. It's a shop for me too, so I glad me complaining.
They harassing me that I don't like any sport. What is my sport?
And shopping is a sport now. Yes. Ah, you see, oh God!
They like shopping.
What's wrong with that?
I never see nothing wrong with that. I see that is a sport now.
Never say nothing wrong with that. The way you put it across is do something wrong with it.
Nah, I don't benefit from that shopping. All you ask now.
Boss, I could tell you something. I come here kind of vexed because one of my friends tell me I must keep my window in my house closed. So I living in a flat house and from the road you could see inside. He said yesterday he passed and see me and my wife making love. What means I wasn't home yesterday?
You need a good lawyer.
I need a good lawyer for that.
A divorce lawyer.
No, but hear this. I hear the wall between heaven and hell break down. So St. Peter tell the devil, all you have to fix that. The devil tells St. Peter, no. All you break it down, all you have to fix that. St. Peter tell the devil, I'm going to get a good lawyer and sue you. He say, when you get a lawyer, all of them on the side.
You missed that one.
You mean that one? You hear that one?
Dad, you hear that one?
You can't talk about tomorrow now.
You go to the side.
Hey, look at lady. She called the police and say she mustn't she clothes. Somebody thief she clothes. When the police asked she where she had the clothes, she said on the line. The police said, ma'am, these days people shopping online. That one wasn't so hot as hell.
It's a little too short. I mean, you know, they were expecting a little.
Hey, don't attack online shopping, eh?
But a man like me, you expect longer, boy.
Very true.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what they're talking
I don't know what
about.
it's
I
something
disassociated that. They're only whispering in between.
No, when we come to talk, we come to learn, we come to pass
Well, last
and joke.
earlier was like, had a program together.
For years?
Kenneth, you missing there?
Huh?
You miss him, yes, missing
Well,
there?
then my partner too, we come through the wild, wild west, you know. Back in the days,
First album, can I ever do?
yeah, and they do the
And
music.
the
Chinese man and Munajan and all them big tunes, and they do all that music.
first
And we tell them who we went by to record that now.
by Jason.
By a blind fella, you know.
Yeah, by Jason.
And watch me, you see them mixer boarders have about 300 knob in it. And that man there, and he blind and he doing something and
That way come also.
huh? So I do you were a studio man and you have nothing with that man, boy. That man was real good.
That way come also.
Eh?
You had a big year with that.
Nah, boy, them days, we had some good days and things, traveling all over the place. Watch me, in there and me with the Trishore band, right? Kali sister singing. We had
You was part of the band?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just on radio.
we had a boy named Snail, and then my African brother who used to sing King. He used to do the little soca. We went Seagrass, we went Mayaro, we went all over the country. You understand? And we make remark.
We was always present with the big hitters, and then when they had Sonny Man with our Rotila, we touring all over the world with him. We going all over. We had Chris Garcia when he had that big. We were there with all that.
Chutney, what? Chutney back.
Chutney back and all that.
Yeah.
Used to be with that. We had some good days back in the days, traveling up and down the place. Watch me, Sadro. That is why I hate when they rub me and I get vexed and things and I feel it because I start singing when I was 16 years old, you know.
Can I ask you something?
With a band named Gulshan Bahar by the airport.
And a flip side of it, right? Yeah. That's the first time you didn't get picked up to go in the final.
Yeah, the first time.
So prior to that, how many years you would have been in?
About 23 years.
All the big fires.
Yeah.
So,
And I want to make it in there.
And that was your point.
I just say, I mean,
I mean, he should take his
what
loss.
I mean is, okay, you have from that 20-something years that passed by, right? You have all kind of different artists that come out, you know, they will try to push hard and they will, them, I'm sure there are a lot of people who will be dumb on the promoter as well, telling, boy, give people a chance. That's a normal thing, right? Everybody supporting who they want and they might be dumb and sometimes fellas might want to give somebody else opportunity. And you know,
But
just like
that's not
yourself,
how our competition is run
Well,
in there.
I don't know.
Our competition is run based on, you have a criteria, and if the person meets the criteria, whether it's 50 times or 25 times, if Kenneth meets the criteria, he should be allowed to enter the competition.
No,
or enter.
Well, like you are just playing devil's advocate. You know?
Yeah, well, I mean,
Them kind of big what you call them a hammer to mash up that what you know you say? Oh,
It must be,
meritocracy
yeah,
and
it has to be
then
based
they
on.
want meritocracy mean. That what it mean?
But here what's happening, you know? What happened to you, right? I think you think about look at the opportunity and say, look, these are things like how Masana Bar is our people's choice.
Yeah.
They could have introduced something like that in competition. So that kind of deals with that situation where, you know, somebody who you want to give an opportunity to and you feel they didn't make the cut at that
But
point in time. You know.
also, when you enter a competition, whether it's not as an artist or a sportsman, and you abide by the criteria and the rules, when you get knocked out, you have to learn to be a good team player and loser. You have to learn to take
In
stand
this
your losses.
situation, I would agree with Kenneth and I would object. Because of the
But he
same-
did, and he did.
Because of the same point that I was making, the taxpayers of this country cannot be giving $1 million in prize money for plagiarism.
But they
Let
did
me- let me-
specify,
let me just
they
draw
did
a point, yeah?
specify that you are not to plagiarize and not to, and originality is a strong point, and that did they specify that in the competition?
Of course, you have points for originality, and I did an original song.
Do a breakdown of how
But
the
what
competition
is the criteria?
Well, normal thing like, you know, diction and crowd response, originality, presentation.
No, but when
Okay,
the bulk
so-
of the
Points.
marks or the points,
Lyrics is carry 20 points.
well
But the other
then
is
you
30.
make your point is made.
Yeah.
I could
But let me just say something, yeah?
You couldn't score in the
Let me just say this, Sadro. And there's some
You sure the crowd response is not the majority? Eh?
No. That's not.
Because I feel like it's based on how
How they vote for
behaving,
people?
like how they going with it.
How they vote via text messaging.
No, but how a man could beat a man with a Bollywood song and I come in with my original song?
That is the point I'm making.
You understand how come?
That is
And in the semi-final, you have some artists, they say presentation, a girl went up and sing by herself, no dancer, no nothing, I pay for my dancers, and they pick she in front of me.
But when Kenneth Salek had won, that year, he didn't have anything like that. He was by himself, he sang and he actually won it.
in that
No.
Yeah, but that's props.
He had a
That's
dance
not
group,
song, but it cannot, that's props.
Will there be the Ministry of Culture? Have you had any people in the Ministry of
Hey,
Culture?
hey, tolerant.
And like who are some
When
of
we
the people?
talking, give me a chance to
Who are some of the people?
The boy just interrupted.
No, these are the people.
Yeah, but when we try to make the point,
That is-
well, allow me to make the
The point
point
is
now.
already made, and that is that people are thieving Bollywood songs and putting two nursery rhymes to it.
No, well, I don't know what is the
and they-
criteria
and
for
they
the
beat it,
competition.
And they beaten with, well, one of the taxpayers.
I love Bollywood songs.
I too, but what is for the taxpayers are be in the interest of
Let me just say something.
originality then.
Let me show you a point where I believe the results is orchestrated. Let me tell you how. They have 24 men in the semi-final and only 8 women, but they have in a queen category. So they so want to have a queen category. Out of the 8 women, they pick 6. And out of the 24 men, they pick 5, and they had Daddy Chinese, the defending champion. They are looking kind of suspicious to you.
Well, you see, that has nothing to do with the music and the composition, in the sense that they may want to balance the gender.
Well, that's the point I'm making.
Yeah, but it don't really reflect on them. They'll say, okay, well, you'll reserve 4 or 5 spots or something for women to give them the same opportunity. You understand? As the men, you understand? So in that respect, but I was asking her, who are some of the people in the Ministry of Culture that have handled Indian affairs, let's say Indian music and things and culture and things generally?
Well,
That age Ram Logan. And he in the Ministry of Culture.
no, but prior to that, you will reach out to the Ministry of Culture
Right,
and you put your proposal ahead
right.
and they will write you back, or sometimes they have somebody who would call you from the ministry itself and they will tell you if they're willing to be a part of it, if they're not willing to be a part.
But apart from case,
So-
who is there again?
I know. I never dealt. I wrote letters directly to the ministry, and they responded. They did respond, and it was followed by a phone call, and they call you and they say so and so.
No, I just want to
Well, let me tell you some bacchanal what going on now. Because the Chutney Soca Monarch, the winners Vikram and them get their money, the Calypso Monarch, all them get the money. Extempo get the money. And it have a bacchanal brewing away, Dr. Vijay Ramlal, who is in charge of the intellectual Calypso Monarch.
Yeah.
Now remember, Naila Blackman win one category, and Rakesh Shankaran win. And Sunil Ramsarna is a young fella mashing up the place right now with his chutney and thing. So I see he and Navin Prabhu on Ian Allen program 3 days ago talking about they're getting the money and Ramlal are paying the money and things. So they end up calling Ramlal and he's saying that the Ministry of Culture, well, he cannot blame the culture. He said that how them are paying the money and they're dragging the heel and they're taking long and all kind of thing. But everybody want their money. And it's $2 million in prize you're talking about. 2 million in prizes is what was I doing? Naila Blackman 450,000.
Why not? Why not? Why not?
With that kind of money, boy.
You like that time you
So I don't know why you roll on a chutney and want sing and thing, boy.
Right.
I want to sing C.H. Atma.
You are the voice.
Well, they having a funeral competition coming up soon. You could sing.
Prize money dead.
Can I tell you registered to vote? And like you're a member of a party and you're registered to vote, is there in closing time. So I just wanted to make sure that.
So fast?
Well, it's 45 minutes here.
Okay.
I am 61 years old. I don't vote in about 5 elections already.
Right.
And I am registered to vote. I just get my vote card and thing, everything. You know, and I have made my contribution in this country.
You talking about internal election
I don't
or
go internal.
internal election?
If you have your party card.
But then you're asking him basically, these are UNC.
Why you don't shut up your mouth and stay quiet?
No, he right.
So when you general election, you go voting.
You want me to expose myself? Let somebody bust my head going down the
By the
road.
house?
No, but that's why I was being
Now
diplomatic.
you go pass that thing, boy. Don't worry.
No, watch me. I am a big man and I just make it very plain. I'm a supporter of the UNC. I have always been a supporter of the UNC. I think that you were correct. Basdev Pandey was one of the best prime minister we ever see. And I also think that Kamala was doing a good job when she was prime minister, helping out, you know, the 500 for baby milk and pampers and things. And she built plenty school and plenty hospital and all health center and all kind of thing. And I am a UNC. I just don't like what's going on here. They disintegrating this thing with Rushton Parry, and then Michaela come out and forming she own party. Them like they just want to split up the vote, you know. And I think that people suffering out here under Rowley. Imagine a country, look about people dying every day. Where the Prime Minister, he watching cricket in India, he now come back from a vacation in the United States.
He was in Africa too.
You understand? So in Africa too, there's a Prime Minister, look at the state of this country, people don't feel safe. You go in a little party, you're studying if people come and just riddle down the place with bullets. It take like long time to see a man hiding in the dark behind a mango tree to pump out, you know. Now them going big broad daylight. You understand?
Hey, they're passing in bicycle to scope out your place. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Ride up and down. Now I see people starting to take pictures of them and post it now.
What happened?
That's a good thing.
They employ all kind of different strategy, like if they drive and going somewhere and ride and going. Some men pose it as beggar and piper and thing, walking and really coming and scoping out, passing the information on to others.
Yeah.
They come in and
What is number one issue in crime?
Crime, of course. Crime. Because let me tell you this and they say no lie. You can't trust nobody. When you go in the bank, you know, and you have your account and you deal with a teller, some of them teller had a bandit man and things like that as you do
outside the bank, right outside.
How some of them know to, I see one with a man with a big truck pack up to buy roti and two fellas just come and just park and gone straight in the truck and get the money. How them know that? And the man, it was said the man had $78,000.
They stick up one of my cousin boy. When in the bank and as he come out the bank and cross the street, the bandit actually tell him, give me that $3,000 here. Right on the road.
When was this?
This was about 2 years ago.
What's the second biggest issue that faced in the country? Cost of living.
Yeah, I would have time.
The economy.
The economy bad. I remember, look, as a big man, everybody know me as years I play now, right? Back in the days, let me say 10, 15 years ago, when I do a comedy show and thing, I come in home with 15,000 in my pocket and thing, I happy like happy. Now people had the money to pay, man calling me to perform, but you know, my daughter married all I could handle that 1,000. And I just tell you the truth, I just tell you the truth, it's better than you going on at all, because people might tell you, boy, you don't want to sing for that, you're cutting yourself short. But I tell you, it could still put a little thing in the grocery.
Bread on the table.
I'd rather have some bread than none.
Yeah.
The country just get hard, and I don't make the kind of money I used to make in the days gone by. The country just gone. People had the money to spend. What you had to say about that?
I disagree. I really don't. That's just where we are. And then the crime situation affected everything. But people don't feel safe to go out anymore, so that obviously affects the entertainment industry.
But the economy too as well, you know, because I mean, people resort to crime and things when things get hard. I mean, there are some people who would be unwilling to get involved, but they go to it because it's the only choice that they have. And when the economy is hard, when they can't earn a living, look how you get cut down there. It's an example of what happens to some of them. Everything going up and they can't earn enough. So.
Watch me. Some vegetable, tomatoes, $26.
20 a year.
Yeah. And $16 a pound. You understand? Imagine some vegetables more expensive than meat now, and that never used to happen.
Yeah.
You understand? People really going through hard times.
You see again, the Ministry of Education now remove agriculture as a program in the schools, where children were able to do a degree in agriculture. They have now removed it. Right? Look at what you're removing things from now. Where that you're supposed to promote agriculture, I mean the foundation, you must feed yourself. As a nation, you should be able to feed yourself.
Yeah.
And they remove agriculture from the program at the university.
And then you see
so it's no longer a subject again.
Sometimes the government do give the farmers incentive.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them is not there for they have big flood and all kind of thing. Remember when we used to put the radio in
and I tell you what,
yeah, man, I checked for $42.
Yeah.
I remember that $42 compensation.
You see, and they could provide incentive through subsidizing chemicals and whatever, them seed and everything like that, you know. But they have none, and fellas now moving away from agriculture, you know. The amount of 50 men in Arangos I know have land and it's a planting and now putting a big apartment building.
Yeah.
They go with that.
Yeah.
No agriculture again. So when there's
just 1 minute, Aruna, as you're touching on the crime and thing, you see corruption in this country. Corruption is too much of corruption.
Eating away with money.
Like everybody involved. Remember a few years ago when they was paying compensation for the same farmers. People in check, remember that, and they set up a sting operation in Bordeaux, and they catch people going to change the check. You understand? So from the top, from the top. What do you think about the 2.6 billion what they're missing from the finance ministry now?
But again, all them tickets are in the police chain.
They're getting it
That
back.
they want real tickets.
I find in this country, you know, people don't get justice. People don't get justice.
But in a way too, we ourselves don't do anything to like you're saying, like any people, when you raise coffee in Jamaica, everybody protesting, yes? When this country, they do anything they want. They raise, yeah, look what they do it for. They raise gas and all kind of thing, and nobody just say nothing. Look where gas gone to the whole paying for gas. A country that produces gas, refined gas, look at what we're paying for gas now.
At the end of the day,
So mismanagement,
what the Prime Minister say?
mismanagement.
It's just make the rich richer so they could employ the poor.
Yeah,
Eh?
yeah,
And everybody just sit down and follow that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Where you
That was
go?
an interview.
Yes. You know,
Because they're the people who that rule
I
here.
find some people will sell their soul for next dinner. Watch me, a government treating you bad. You can't get water. Lights going up. Property tax coming, right? And all you're seeing is people talking on the TV and you're seeing things in the media. But you're seeing no protests and
We have a set of mountains in this country,
and
boy.
blocking road and things like we just see in other countries.
Yeah.
And when the election reach, the campaign start, they give you a little jersey there, a little roti and some rum.
They're good to go.
And hey, you jumping up and way too. You know why? Some of them looking for a CPEP, a little 10 days and thing, you know.
Yeah.
And they go rotate their name after they were seeing the councillor living next to me, PNM councillor Josiah Austin.
Yeah.
He is now the chairman of the Piaco Regional Corporation. Just before the campaign, big hamper showing out, all kind of cars pulling up there. You understand? And people coming. As the election done,
That done.
and they went, up to now they never share one hamper. You understand?
Well, they like that.
And how much about 5 or 6 people they will work in the corporation on a contract basis, they're not permanent or anything. And then they go come again. Hey, that used to happen to UNC too, and I was vexed about that, eh? Right? Sometimes you see the MP come wrong the area, hugging up people and thing, you know, just in time for election, eh? And as them done 5 years again, you have seen them at all. So let me don't only blame PNM, that is happening in UNC too.
But we way over time now, guys. So, the producer watching us at the time.
Me or you? You the boss lady, not me.
So who to pay me?
She.
Kenneth,
You?
In there.
So, you was going to ask you comments?
No. I mean, despite the fact that things are now serious note today, we hope that you enjoy the program. Next week, we're back and we'll on, so we'll look at it.
I'll make other comments about the new scenery, how it looks, if you like it. And, you know, as we're going along, we're improving, I think. And you'll let us know about the audio, anything that, you know, you just put it on the comments and we will try our very best to for the producers and get it sorted out. My name is American High. Thank you very much.
I would like to have an insight and accessing the site and so on. Directly. Right.
Explainable should be accessible. It goes straight to Explainable. By next Sunday, you should be able to go straight to Facebook Explainables and be able to view live.
Because I want to let people know that eventually we want to have go on the Explainables page for everything. Yeah. No, for everything. Divert from my page and your page and another
But
page.
we were just testing, remember, this was
Yeah.
an informal, we were just hopping around and it just happened to generate such a good response. But there are certain requirements to meet before you go on your own page.
Okay.
And it has reached that point now, but there was something that we needed to sort out on iron, and it has been worked on. So by next week, all viewers can go on Explainables. You just have to search Explainables on Facebook, and you'll be able to click on the link and be able to view it.
All right, and your boy Kenneth here. It was nice being with you, Sadru and
Ken,
Una.
nice to see you, boy.
And Inder, you know, me and Inder come a long way, you know.
Yeah.
So it was nice that I was
And you can't do
invited
it free from everybody.
to the program here. And I want to tell you, anytime they want me again, I will come back and be part of
You
the
like the old
program.
talk?
I like the old talk.
All right, good.
I like the old talk. So, Arabers.
Could have happened.
Yeah.